lifelong Dolphin fan, and Tua is out now. Suffered a concussion, and this was, if you had any doubts that it was a concussion, the man was, having convulsing, or having, lack of a better word, having the shakes on the ground. Literally an out of body experience, where as he's on the sideline, you could kind of see that it's almost like he didn't know where he was. Obviously, concussion. At this point now, being a Dolphin fan, and you gotta put your fandom aside. And again, Tua is a grown man, right? But I don't know if a decision needs to be made for him by the league. I would probably say that would be the course of action. But then, you kind of, I don't know even if that's possible, because then you have the players, the players like a league, or the people that look after the players. They're gonna say, look, it's his chance to, Players Association say it's his chance to collect money and all this, and that's why it seems like it's gonna, they're gonna have Tua decide his future, and the league won't step in just because it's all messy, right? But I don't know, man, and I don't know all the ins and outs. But again, the league should get involved, and look, you're at a point where you're playing football, and any hit, you're one hit away from your career being over. He's had this concussion numerous of times now already, where it's a safety hazard, to himself, his future. The guy's young, right? He deserves to walk his daughter down the aisle, be there for his family. These athletes, former athletes, they have a lot of them go into media. They have a lot of options out there for them. A lot of people want to know their opinion. I'm sure Tua will be fine outside of football. But these guys that play football, have been playing football since they're 4 or 5 years old. That's all they know. These are alpha male athletes. Football is all they know. The adrenaline rush is all they know. You hear from these former athletes that still are trying to fill that rush that they get from playing football years later after retiring. So I can imagine how it's be. How could it be? An athlete like Tua didn't get to where he is, just by being ordinary, right? And last year he was healthy, and you thought that maybe that, being prone to concussions was past him, but I don't know. It's a very scary thing. I don't know if anyone could talk him out of not returning, and he already said that he is planning on returning. But it's a very scary thing, and you don't want permanent injury. This is me speaking, just from anyone that really doesn't know much about concussions and prognosis and all that. I just know it looked very bad, and it did not look, it looked very scary. So, and I wish Tua well in his recovery, again, as a lifelong Dolphin fan, and hopefully the right decision will be made. If not the league, someone in Tua's camp, his friends, his family, his management. I don't think seeing Tua on the field is best at all.